Let's begin in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Tetris. Sorry.
It's okay, yeah. I'm used to the 3 countdown, and I realized, we do the 5 countdowns.
Yeah, but, I tried to learn the Daz method at one point in time, and, when you haven't actually tried it, you don't realize just how ridiculous a lot of these players are, the things that they do, the decisions that they make, and it's very, very difficult.
Yeah, there you go. Simul Tetris for both. Fractal with a less than a Tetris lead right now. And again, talking about those headphones, Knight has it ready for any Fractal moments.
Yep. Yeah, it's an interesting one because I'm sure a lot of the audience was probably divided on that one. Like, Fractal should get like a ding for that one, and give the game to Knight. Or a lot of people are like, but you should be able to react to that. I'm sure there was a lot of discussion and debate in that after that.
Agreed. And again, like with live events, anything can happen. Noise distractions are almost guaranteed to happen, and you just got to adjust to those. And speaking of adjustments, nice adjustments on these pieces into these Tetrises, and getting Tetris ready for both.
I'm not going to go for a burn over there on the right.
Uh-oh, what are we experiencing right now? We're experiencing a drought here.
But not too bad.
Yeah, handling it like a champ.
Okay, still has to get through that. You can see in that column 5 right there, and now it has the JL dependency, and now has an eyepiece dependency. It's going to get a dirty triple, but you know what? You'll take it because you're safe now. Well,
go for the triple if you have to. A famous person once says, don't be a hero, take the triple. The great late Jonas.
Oh, yes. Obviously, that's why we call it the Jonas Cup. Possibly the greatest Daz player, of all time. Jonas, of course, we all miss Jonas terribly, terribly much. A little bit of an early adjustment right there from Knight. Again, trying to maintain that Daz. Pressed a little too early.
Yeah, Knight building some spire there. Trying to flatten the board down. There you go, great pieces. Now needs a T. Oh, gets the T.
Yeah, and meanwhile, this is good news for Fractal here. I haven't seen Fractal glance over at Knight's board yet, but there it was a little bit. I saw that. As soon as you saw the eyepiece, you could just let it fall, and you have a little bit more time. It's going to take more time for the lines to clear and stuff. So you get that chance to glance over there and see where your opponent's at.
That is with the beauty of same piece sets, and as well, sitting side by side, being able to actually screen look at that. So that's why, in fighting games, you could either sit side by side or, face to face.
Yeah.
But yeah, we can see Fractal doing that.
Well, Fractal, okay, is going to go for the Tetris. Not going to try to cover up that gap in column 6. But now is eyepiece dependent. So does get the eyepiece. Goes for the burn. Yep, there we go. Oh, and perfect for that J. Now it just needs an L or an eyepiece.
Okay. Fractal has 2 long bar dependencies.
Yeah, so it's going to block one of them off. The R and G is being really killer right now.
Okay, but nice double. Just really needs that long bar. And, oh no, we're experiencing a drought, but handles it.
I said to Dani, and I've said many times on the stream.
Okay, I try to see that, somewhat kind of a pole vault. Not really needed, but misflips it.
Oh, nice. Okay.
Has an LJ dependency. Needs an L or a J.
Okay, going to burn, but unfortunately that creates that dependency over there. Okay. You can see him trying to play safe, and that's kind of being forced to.
Yeah, and if Knight can hear us with those headphones, that's what Knight needed to hear to try to catch up now to Fractal.
Okay, well, Fractal's going to get through there. Yep, smart. Doesn't want to put the L piece there because that would have just kept the hole covered over there. And he's going to be able to get a dirty Tetris.
Wow,
nicely
dirty
done.
Tetris for Fractal. And it's still a Tetris for Knight. Knight behind about 2.5 Tetrises.
All right. Yeah, so you can see definitely, still has a higher Tetris rate, still has a higher score despite that, sequence there for Fractal.
But he's able to still get a Tetris, and so does Knight. Not much difference in the point deficit because they're still playing they're playing both good right now. So Fractal has to make a mistake in order for Knight to start catching up. But we're reaching the 100 line mark, so transition is about to approach soon.
Yep. Very, very close at this point. And of course, you always want to transition with a nice, clean screen. And sometimes the pressure of transitioning that way makes you mess up like right before you transition.
Yeah, sometimes when you're in that transition mode or about to transition, it's like, do I go for the Tetris or should I just burn and keep my board clean?
Oh, a beautiful back-to-back J pieces. Sometimes you do appreciate the RNG that you get. Oh, look at that. And T-piece
nice
right
T-spin.
away. Oh, God, I love that micro adjustment right there for Fractal.
Yeah. Knight has one more Tetris to afford until transition.
Going to be able to get the Tetris right there. Normally,
There
you
you
want to
go.
put that T-piece flat.
Yeah,
you know.
464 transition and a 529,000 points transition for Fractal. That's the kind of number you like to hear when you're in transition. That's more than max out pace.
Okay, very scary situation right here. Not a good time for the drought, but didn't build the stack too high. Again, with Daz, there is actually just a too high, and you cannot move the piece over at all.
Okay, Fractal with a Tetris. Okay, oh, nice.
There we go. There
Nice
we go.
movements there by Knight.
Didn't go for the triple.
Yeah, wants to make sure.
Being aggressive.
There you go. Yeah, playing very aggressive because Knight has to in order to try to catch up to with
Right.
Fractal. This is not like I want to burn, but I don't want. Wait,
Okay, that's a good
yeah.
piece right there. But now just there it is right there, the L piece. And now set it
There
for
you
the
go.
Tetris. Boom, Tetris
Okay,
for Knight.
So now Fractal's board, a bit of a awkward situation there.
Yeah.
Double long bar dependent.
Oh, okay.
Gets a long bar in the Tetris, but now has to do some damage control with that board.
Yep.
As minimal as possible because Knight can use this opportunity to close the gap.
And you saw right there, it looked like Fractal could have threw that. I think it was a Z piece in there, but knew it would have just kept the hole blocked. So, you know,
Yeah, there's a Tetris, 50,000 points deficit now for Knight.
getting very close here. Beautiful burn right there. Fractal about to get a neutral board, has the
There's a
neutral
Tetris,
board now.
one Tetris now difference between those two. Fractal getting a Tetris, making two Tetris lead now.
And yeah, and lines-wise, they're at the exact same pace right now. You can see 177 lines for both of them.
Okay. Yeah, this is what you mentioned earlier. Like just one mistake with Dask is all it takes.
Yep.
Oh, okay, nice pieces there. Nice tuck.
Yes.
Okay, nice sequences of tucks there for Knight. And into a Tetris, let's go.
Boom. Tetris for Knight right there.
Yeah.
Beautifully done.
Yeah, less than a Tetris now. Make it a Tetris and change now for Knight. Going for a left well.
Yeah. Wow. Going
And
aggressive.
gets it. There you go. Yeah. Knight has to be playing aggressive right now in order to try to catch up with
Nice
Fractal.
tuck. And here we go.
Needs a piece to open up the well.
Yeah, that left side, he was not getting the right pieces for that. Okay, there we go. Now it just needs perfect right there. The Z piece, going to set up the J piece dependency as well, but just going to go with the I piece there. And that should do it right there. So once again, on that J piece dependency, now it's a long bar dependency.
Oh, Knight's gonna go for it for dirty.
Tetris.
There
It's
you go.
gonna
He
happen.
gets it. Wow.
Oh, man. So
Okay.
well done. Oh,
Yeah, it's
actually, that eyepiece he could have dropped there. He just didn't see the next coming because it's just so fast. He's got a neutral board, but I'm sorry, she's got a neutral board, but she's got to get. Oh, no. Okay, burn. Yes, there we go.
Needs a long bar. But it might already be GG's there and tops out at 779,000 points. So Fractal takes game number 1.
Yeah, and Fractal looking as calm as ever over here. And it's interesting that he actually plays Daz still by holding the controller at a weird angle like that, you know?
He's talked about it that it's really good for the ergonomics of playing DAS so it doesn't really like hurt your thumbs. Like if you've ever played DAS very hard, like let's say Harry Hong, it could really...
Here we go.
Okay.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1,
Tetris.
Tetris. And, oh, yeah, great start.
Double S start.
Oh, triple S.
Oh, wow,
But,
3 S's.
I mean, same thing that happens when you play Daz here. Like a lot of times you start pressing the controller really hard because you
think it's going to move fast?
Yeah, exactly. You
I
feel
can cheat DAS by pressing harder, and the answer is no, you can't.
Yeah, exactly. It just happens, though. It's so subconscious that you just start pressing the D-pad so hard. So it is, it's scary.
But yeah, the ergonomics of that grip is really beneficial for Fractal.
It's interesting, see how that feels. And again, because it's obviously Daz, there's not a lot of the physical requirements of tapping or, keeping your finger just, tensed enough for rolling and such. So yeah, playing it that way with the index and the middle finger can definitely work.
Yeah. Okay, Tetris for both. Fractal with about a little bit of a Tetris lead, but again, very early on. Yeah, we got 93,000 points for Fractal, and with that Tetris, 96,000 points for Knight, so they're practically neck and neck.
Yep. You see them, both of them at 24, 28 lines. So it'll be a while before we get to transition. Of course, transition happening at 130 lines.
Knight setting up a delay burn, but I don't know if Knight wanted that, as I could see with that facial reaction.
Oh, yeah. Oh, dang. Fractal had to set up like an LJ dependency, and then he got 2 more LJs back-to-back right away. So able to do some really nice board cleaning there. Good burn, but now has that J, now is an eyepiece dependency. Yeah, it's got to have the eyepiece now. Can he get the eyepiece? Actually ends up having to block that.
Oh, nice Z-spin there by Fractal. Oh, and we're experiencing a drought here. Okay, Knight able to handle the drought.
Oh,
Fractal heard that and now looking when is that long bar going to show for him. And gets the long bar, but not Tetris ready.
Yeah, but it does help him get back to a clean neutral board here.
Okay.
Oh, no, those S pieces were very ill-timed.
With that Tetris, Knight takes the lead. Is about over a little over a Tetris lead now.
Eyepiece just in time for Fractal. And got kind of a clean board here. Can Fractal get this eyepiece now? There it is.
There it is.
Boom, Tetris for Fractal. But so you can see Knight with a 70% Tetris rate over Fractal's 63%. So now 72 versus 63.
Yeah, these Tetris rates, even though Knight has the higher Tetris rate, having a 66% Tetris rate is just as good as well, because that is also max out.
Yes.
And there's a Tetris for Fractal and a Tetris for Knight. So the point differential is not changing between them both.
Okay. Fractal, yeah, he's keeping that right side clear, but again, another drought. There's been a lot of droughts.
Yeah.
Oh, nicely done for Knight. Looks like Knight, again, now Knight is, yeah, look, they're both in that same drought right now, but there it is.
They both get out of it just as easily.
And of course, we saw the classic Tetris head shake again.
There's a Tetris for Fractal and a Tetris for Knight. Again, the point differential is not separating them. Shows how well their stacking is.
Well, let's see how Knight handles that. Okay, uses the T piece for the burn. Now set up for Tetris. Is going to pay off. Boom, Tetris for Knight.
Okay, there were 2 long bars, but both of them were not able to really use it for a Tetris. So now it's set up to be Tetris ready.
Now, Fractal looking for that line bar again, and now another drought. I feel like we've just been battling droughts all day.
Yeah, drought after drought. Especially no drought here in San Jose because of the rains, right?
Yeah, but I mean, NorCal did lose a lot of water needlessly. But anyways, here we go, and
no!
That was
Blocks
unfortunate,
the well the moment the long bar shows.
That's what happens. And now eyepiece dependent, but gonna get it. And if Fractal board is any indication, no, actually that was the same eyepiece. I thought Fractal was ahead a little bit, but no. Okay, so now just waiting for that long piece. Oh, perfect timing.
There it is. There's a Tetris for Knight and a Tetris for Fractal. Again, they're very neck and neck right now. Less than a Tetris separates them. And there's a Tetris for Fractal. Okay, we're past the 100 line mark, so that means they're both about to reach transition. So 484,000 points now for Fractal, 468,000 points for Knight.
Wow. So close here, so close. Knight just about 1 Tetris behind here.
Okay, less than a Tetris. But again, Fractal is just playing just as efficient with a really good 72% Tetris rate. So we're going to get a very high 500 transition, maybe 6.
And Tetris right there for Knight.
Oh, a little mischief there by Fractal. Wonder if we could get out of it.
Got to clear up that gap over there on the right side.
Okay, takes a burn, can afford 2 more burns. Oh, okay.
Split burn, again, I love that.
Again, just taking the burn into transition rather than forcing for a Tetris.
Yeah.
So but the left side for Knight.
Yeah. Oh, but a beautiful double right there. That should work.
Nice double, nice single.
Good. And now, yeah, you can tuck that over there. and now you're at a neutral board again. But look at this, a 39-piece drought.
Wow! Oh my
42
gosh!
piece-
The drought and Knight just handles it. Fractal's about to experience that drought. Oh, but
Yeah.
not able to use a long bar for a Tetris.
Yeah, but I mean, at that point, he probably heard like maybe there was a drought or something, and was just like, you know what, I'm gonna go for it. Didn't know exactly where he was in the
Yeah.
drought because I don't think they can see the
No.
Tetris rates and stuff like that. So yeah, didn't know exactly how far along in that drought he was. So it was just like, you know what, let's keep it clean, keep it clean, keep it clean.
And they are both keeping it clean right now. Fractal's still in the lead by less than a Tetris. Knight having to do some burns. Oh, there's a long bar, but not able to utilize it. Uh-oh. Long bar dependent on the left.
Oh, interesting burns right there from Knight. Thought Knight was gonna hold out a little longer. Okay.
There you go. Fully charged dash gets that piece over.
Okay.
Nice
yeah.
burns. And now set up to be
look,
Tetris ready. Oh no, a little bit of a
Another
misflip.
drought. What is going on?
Another drought.
24-piece
And there it
drought.
is, a Tetris for Knight.
My goodness.
Now with all that digging, you would think that Fractal would be taking the lead, take the lead even further, but no, they're still within about a Tetris ahead.
Yeah, I mean, look, when one person gets a drought, the other one does too, which means they're not scoring Tetrises either. So, oh man.
Okay, but now Fractal is set up to be Tetris ready. There's a Tetris for Knight, 17,000 points deficit for Knight. And there's a Tetris for Fractal, 760,000 points for Fractal, and 742,000 points for Knight.
Yeah, and we're getting up to
Oh,
that kill
nice
screen.
T-spin there.
Obviously, that's level 29, so we've got a little bit ways to go, but that will limit the amount of points you can get. Neither of them have been able to get a substantial lead against the other.
Yeah, that's just show how efficient both of them are. And that's what we would expect here in the semis for both of these players.
Oof, boy. Because, yeah, I mean, you know, we used to call that the kill screen, the level 29, obviously, because Daz could not survive in that point. And so, yeah, for all intents and purposes here, you know, once we get to level 29, that's going to be pretty much the end of it. They might be able to get a single or a double here and there.
And
but
some rare occasions, like level 30 sometimes.
Right, yep. We've seen that happen.
Okay, Tetris there for Knight. Oh, no, a little bit of a misdrop. This is exactly the same level that happened tonight.
Oh, no. Okay.
And
Now,
it actually wouldn't be shocking just because these colors do sometimes are hard to see.
he's playing so aggressive.
Oh, no, that
She's
left.
playing aggressive.
That left needs to. Oh,
Oh,
no.
yeah,
Decides
no
not to get it.
way.
Yeah, so tops out at 917. Oh, Fractal about to get a max out. Do we have the bell here?
Oh, that's right.
Oh, ding,
Yeah,
ding,
there
ding,
we
ding,
go.
Ding, 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 ding. Max out.
Nicely done, the Fractal there.
Yeah,
But
so,
yeah, what we saw right there is, you know, again, this is such a difference when you play Daz versus, you know, a lot, you know, where you can do rolling and hyper tapping because, you know, Knight was clearly pressured to try to go for that dirty Tetris that you see in column. You can still see it in that column. One, Tetris.
Tetris.
Yeah, I mean, seriously, Daz is a lot more difficult than it looks. I mean, even like when I was trying to learn Daz for that brief period, I was just like, oh, you know what? I'm just going to start on level 18. I couldn't live.
Oh, you're brave to start at level 18. I was actually starting level 15.
Oh, okay. My own hubris got to me, basically. I was like, I will do
look at this.
and-
Fractal setting up for 2 long bar, 1 of bits and 1 a long bar dependency.
Yeah, I was still not going to go. Oh, yeah, okay. There you go. Finally
There's
gets
a
it. And the
drought.
T-piece is actually perfect to finish that gap off here. But now it just has this weird column 9 situation. Going to go for those couple of those like T-burns.
Yeah. A double well setup. Very good in accommodating every piece. Just in case you don't get the ones that you want. But Fractal's board, uh-oh.
Yeah, Fractal had some really unfortunate RNG and actually gets the eyepiece. Had a good timing right there. And especially the eyepiece, very good for those little canyons with the single bump in the middle. Yep.
Just needs 1 more bar. Nice. Opens up the well
Face
now.
down.
Can we get a long bar for Fractal? Yes, we got a long bar for both. So simul Tetris.
Yeah. On the same eyepiece as well.
They're about in the same piece sequences as well. You love to see them.
Oh, no. Yeah. Okay. Had to create that little gap in column 8, did Knight, just because of the way that the pieces panned out. And so now she's got to figure out a way to burn through there. The J piece is going to help right there. I piece is only going to result in a triple, but
Yeah,
now
split triple, but can go for a dirty Tetris.
got yourself set up for a dirty Tetris.
And there you go, Tetris for Knight. Gonna maybe play row 1 for a while. Needs a T for a T-spin, but did not get it and just blocks it. Oh, the pieces are not cooperating.
But again, I mean, this is not a terrible situation for Knight because Knight is so ahead in pieces right now. I mean, in a still ahead in Tetris rate. I'm sorry.
Yeah,
but it has to keep blocking the. It's not even the holes on the top. It's the holes a little bit under that. Knight has been forced to block constantly. Finally manages to get through and
nice.
And could set up a dirty Tetris here.
Yeah, Knight's really trying to avoid adding any weight on those holes, and has to do what Knight has to do.
Okay, finally, boom, Tetris for Knight. Let's go. That's right. We want to see as much Tetris as possible. Let's go, Knight. Let's get a game on the board here.
I believe, correct me if I'm wrong here, but I think this was the same situation Knight had in a Jonas Cup and was able to almost pull off a reverse sweep. So anything can happen again.
All right, there you go. So Knight with a very strong neutral board just needs to get something into column 9 now. Yep, the T piece is always the one to burn. There you go. Gonna slide, tuck that T piece right in there. Saw a head shake from Fractal. Looked over his board. Nothing seems too, off there. Just maybe disappointed in himself in some small way here.
Yeah, probably wanted to be more efficient. Probably not trying to take any burns.
Very awkward situation for Knight right now.
Knight starting to make a bit of a spire there. But nice spins. Okay, nice tuck with the O and set up to be Tetris ready and gets a long bar and a Tetris. 314,000 points for Knight. 348,000 points for Fractal.
So basically about a Tetris behind at this point is Knight. And so she, again, they're still, decently far enough. I mean, they've 4 more rounds before they transition, but I feel like Knight doesn't have to pressure herself too much right now.
Okay, we're about to reach the 100 line mark, so that means transition will be approaching.
Yeah, but you can see Knight with the lead here. Any single Tetris will cause a transition, and there it is, boom. Oh, sorry, I was reading the wrong number. Okay, never mind. Not quite transition yet.
Almost.
Yeah, it's my mistake. Apologies. Oh, man.
Yeah, with the speed of Tetris is, we have to give score updates very quick and, doing all that stuff. And, sometimes what we talk about happened so long ago now.
You know what? It's just I'm senile at this point, so it's okay. All right.
Okay, there's a Tetris for Fractal.
So I'm wondering if Knight's going to go for a dirty Tetris there, because that's what I'm sensing right now. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Gonna have to do some burns here. There we go. So now
nice
a Tetris
burn.
is set up for a row 3 dirty Tetris, and actually, boom! There we got it. And is Knight going to keep that up?
No, I think it's time to start getting ready because transition is approaching in about 10 more lines for Knight.
Right.
And Knight behind just about a Tetris and change. A little less than 2 Tetrises now.
Yeah. Oh, okay. No burn there, but it's going to be the boom Tetris for Knight. So close.
Fractal now taking some burns here. Has room for 1 more Tetris, and there's a transition for Knight. 470,000 points transition.
Ooh.
Oh, a mischief for Fractal. You do not want to have this when transition is about to happen. But it gets a 489,000 points transition. With a 1 row, needs to clear up. There you go, opens it up.
Yeah, so
gets it done right away.
Good situation right now, but still behind in points. But again, not a situation actually behind in points, because you can see right there, as soon as he caught up in lines, suddenly they are very, very much closer. But this dependency right now for Fractal is really unfortunate. Oh, had to block that.
Yeah.
Eyepiece to the side. There you go.
Okay, needs another long bar to bring it down even further. Oh, okay, interesting burn. Not taking the double.
Right.
Just takes a single.
Yeah, it gets again triple right there that time. And then again, the RNG causing a little bit of consternation for Fractal. I mean, Fractal's being able to stay alive, but just hasn't been able to get those points. So now Fractal's Tetris rate that's going to start dropping down. As you can see, it's actually equal to Knight's now.
Yeah, there's a Tetris for Knight. 539,000 points for Fractal, down by about a Tetris. 568,000 points for Knight. Oh, very dependent board there for Fractal. Uh-oh, needs a long bar. Gets the long bar over with that quick tap.
Yeah, that was the little extra tap. You use Daz, but then you tap one time to move it there a little bit faster.
Yeah, that is the quick tap, the legal quick tap that you can do in a DAS tournament like this. Okay, there we go.
That split burn again, gets through there and back to, okay, yeah, gonna go burn all the way. Just needs to clear up that row 2, and there it is. Back to a neutral board, but not super clean, but actually much cleaner now. Much cleaner now. Interesting. Putting it flat. I would not have noticed to put that S piece flat like Fractal did.
Okay,
It's
but now
actually a
there's
really
a
good
Tetris.
call.
Yeah, Fractal still behind about a Tetris, but is behind lines.
Yeah, right now
Okay.
Knight looking very calm, cool, and collected. Come on,
Still
Knight.
has a score lead. 702,000 points for Knight. 633. Oh, there's a long bar. Oh. Okay,
Right.
takes a triple. Uh-oh. Now it has to be Tetris ready. There's a long bar and there's a Tetris.
Nice. Obviously, would love to see Knight take a game here, give some more Tetris action
And,
between
yeah,
Knight
there's
and
another
Fractal.
Tetris. That
Because Fractal just needs to win this one, and he'll advance.
Knight has nothing, anything to say about it. Knight still with the score lead by about a little over a Tetris. Ooh, blocks the one in the long bar shows.
Nice.
Okay, has an LJ
Good.
dependency, needs one more burn, opens up the well, now needs a long bar.
Yeah, but are we running into a... yeah. So frustrating. Have that come just when you stopped relying on it.
Oh, and gets the long bar over. Needed to get that long bar over. Not sure if that was a quick tap or just a fully charged DAS. Okay, really not trying to take any more burns because we're about to reach kill screen soon. Okay, Knight has one more Tetris available, no more burns.
Oh, man. Oh, this is going to get brutal here. Waiting
Oh, there's
for
a
there
Tetris.
it
Okay.
is. Okay.
Ken, oh no, did not get the
wasn't
piece
enough.
over. That was not enough.
And Fractal just trying to show that, you know what, it wouldn't have been enough no matter what.
And
Look at him.
Fractal just needed 4 more lines until to go to level 30. Like we say, getting right there. So Fractal now with the sweep. GG's.
Wow. So the rematch occurred, and the Fractal, anti-Fractal headphones didn't matter. It
Yeah.
seemed like calm, cool, and collected was Fractal.
Fractal
the
was
entire
very
way.
calm, cool, and collected throughout
Yeah.
this whole match.